Welcome to another episode of AKR NE Fitness, your favorite YouTube fitness channel. This episode features myself, Kat, Kesha, and Jay. Me and Kat did 3 sets, Kesha did 2 sets, and Jay did 1 set. So the way we perform the sets is a little bit different. I'm going to describe it to you in detail. So what we do is I start off with static rows. That means I hold one back for a 5-rep duration. So while I'm holding one back, I do 5 reps with one arm. Then I hold the other one back and do 5 reps with the other arm. Then after that, as you can see, I do 5 reps with both arms. So I do that. I perform this entire sequence twice. So meaning I hold, do 5, hold, do 5, then do 5 together. Then repeat the process one more time. Hold, do 5, and then do 5 again together. So the concept of doing the static is this. It creates time under tension, meaning the root word of tension is tense. So you keep one arm tense while you're doing reps with the other arm, and that time under tension that is supposed to help muscle growth, because the longer that you're tensing your muscle, the more benefits that you receive from the exercise. So we did, like I said, Kat and myself did 3 sets of this. Kesha did 2 sets, and Jay did 1 set. It's called the law of equivalent exchange. It means you have to give up something of equal or greater value than that which you wish to receive. If you have to sacrifice something to get something, give something up to get something. Fat just thinks it's not going to surrender to me, but Fat really doesn't know who it's up against. It wasn't planning on running up against me, and it did. I know the recipe to get rid of Fat, so Fat has no option but to surrender to me. That's all working out is a mindset game. Once you wrap your mind around it, then it becomes one of the easiest things in the world for you to do, because you have set your mind that it's something that you're going to do. If we were defined by our intentions, then everybody would be fit, because everybody intends to start working out at some point in time, but that if they don't follow through with those intentions with actions, it makes no difference. So the only individuals that actually get the results that they are seeking are individuals that do more than just intend to do stuff. They actually put forth the effort and become disciplined to do what it takes to make that progress. And that's how real progress is made, and how you really become the best version of yourself, when you find the limits that you have, and then you develop yourself to a point that you're able to transcend those limits that you have and set new limits for yourself. That's where the growth occurs at. You should resist everything that's average. That should be your attitude about anything that's average, because average is not helping you be the best version of yourself. Average is almost minimal effort, and you never want to put forth minimal effort. The name of this whole YouTube channel is maximum effort. So that's what you should be applying. And if you're doing what is average, you are not applying maximum effort, so you are not going to gain the maximum results from your work. Do you have a magic genie? If you don't have a magic genie, then wishing is not going to get you what it is that you want without work. So don't sit around and just wish that your dreams would occur. When it's something you ever wish for just happened without you putting forth some type of effort or some type of work. That's just not how the world works. If you want something, you have to get up and work for it. You can wish for it, but just as long as you're working harder for it than you're wishing for it. Ask yourself that. Do you motivate other individuals? It doesn't take a whole lot in this world to motivate people. The main thing that it takes is consistency. As long as you are consistent about what it is that you're doing, people will see that, and people will eventually start to see the results, because if you're consistent, you get results. So if you remain consistent, then the chances are you are a motivating factor for somebody out there, whether you know it or not. So yes, you can motivate. Just be consistent. Do what you're supposed to do as far as working out is concerned. If you're really serious about your workout journey, then there really isn't an ending to what you're becoming, because you can always get better. And with that being the case, that means that you can always make progress. If you can always make progress, then that means there is no ending, because you can always get better tomorrow than you are today, as long as you continue to implement the actions that are required for you to make progress. Keep going. I spoke about the power one more earlier. I don't know if it was on this video or on another one, but the thing about it is, when you do one more, it makes you feel entitled, because you know that you're doing more work than the next individual. And that's basically what this actress right here was saying. She knows she worked hard and she trained, and she probably feels like she worked hard and she trained more than other individuals did. So that puts her in a position where in her mind, she knows that, okay, I deserve this. Kobe Bryant said that. That's why he would take the last shot, or keep the ball and shoot as much as he did. People thought he was selfish, but he knows that he trained more than the other individuals, and he took the game more serious than everybody else. So he felt like he deserved that. So if you want to put yourself in a position where you feel like you are more deserving of whatever it is that you're trying to have, then you have to do something more than the average individual does, which means you have to work harder and train harder than everybody else that's in your field. And if you do that, then you know in your mind that, hey, I feel like I deserve this, and you will that will bolster your confidence and increase the odds that you will get that which you feel as if you deserve. Same concept. See what she says? She said she's adding fuel to the fire when she trains, which means that every time she trains, she knows that she is improving herself, honing her skills, and making herself more deserving of the reward that she seeks to get, no matter what that reward is. Train hard. Which one is going to get you closer to your goal? Complaining or working harder? Complaining is not going to help you at all, so why complain? Just work harder. All things are energy. You're using your energy to complain. You're using your thought, your mind power to complain, where you could be using that same energy and that same thought pattern, that same strength of your mind to find ways to make what you're doing easier or more enjoyable. But instead you're complaining. Don't complain, just work harder. As always, I want to thank you for watching another episode of AKR Indie Fitness, where we create a climate conducive for our clients to gain confidence and change the world one workout at a time. With that being said, myself, Kat, Kesha, and Jay are out of here, but we'll be back soon with more back exercises for you. See you guys then.